mission. People of God, we have a great commission to help change the world. Instead of hate, let's show love that only comes from above. And let's change the world. Let's spread God's love throughout the land. God gave us these great commands.
My last thought is people think that people in our society living in subsidized housing should be judged by where they live, which is not about your characteristic on how you live and where you live. It's about coming together as a community.
And how do you think we should come together as a community?
We should learn how to stick together, pull together for these kids that gotta grow up in the society where we live at. Point blank.
Point blank.
Not be judgmental for real.
That's right.
Right.
Ready? In exploring our communities, we quickly find that many of the minds of people are actually in the right way, but we find out that because of where they are, they suffer from a nostalgia that is deeper than what we see with our eyes, but everything that we feel. For instance, looking in Fairfield Court, the majority of people that we see have dreams, have ambition, but they don't know how to appropriate that. So our discovery is to find out what it is that they're wanting to do versus what it is they're not doing. Right. So are y'all, I'm trying to make this, are some of y'all interested in going to school?
Yeah, I need to finish.
You at 18, you're in the school. So you would be interested in getting your GED, or actually your high school diploma. We get you high school diploma. You would be? All y'all in school, or? Yeah, I'm the right way, but that's what America says should be the way.
Well, the most people that I know that got something, they went to school they just sit.
Did you know that's a growing computer science? That's a growing industry right now.
Yeah, I know.
That's actually one of the most highest paid guaranteed positions that you can get. Guaranteed now, because that's something you can do from your home, or you can go work for a firm and do that as well. Anybody, what about you? Man, I got all the networks. We just did something similar to that.
Some shirts stop the violence, black crime, shit.
Let's do that.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
Give me a number.
All right. You better do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Shaking hands, kissing baby.
There are high incarceration rates. People do not have jobs. hungry people, homeless people in a nearby community here in Richmond, yet the doors of the church behind me are closed. Now, the issue at hand is, why are they closed if the church is to be in the community?
Reported here in this community in Richmond, period. There are at least 28,000 people here without a high school diploma. I had some students who went to Amazon to work during the Christmas holidays, and after the Christmas holidays were over, no jobs because they didn't have a high school diploma. So, one student graduated from our school, and she's back at work. They hired her back at work. They like, for everywhere you go, you gotta have a high school diploma. We're talking about training. The mayor is talking about training. These people need to be trained for jobs. But you can train them all you want. If they do not have a high school diploma, they are not gonna get a job. That's the honest truth. An employer wants to see high school diploma. Yes, the GED is fine, but they have made it so hard for these people to get a GED now. January 2014. You have to have a test online, and it's rigorous. So, in my high school diploma, because they want to work. These people want to work, but they're embarrassed. Number one, they dropped out of school. Number two, that they're older. And people from 25 to 65 years old do not have a high school diploma. They always wanted one, but they were embarrassed to come go get it. And they know that they didn't have the foundation for the GED program. It's been a long time. So how are you gonna pass the GED? So,
Well, what type of, when people come into the Dream Academy, what type of people are, what's the general conversation to them that want education versus the one that you try to talk into getting?
the people who come in through those doors, they want their education. They always wanted it, but they didn't know how to go about getting it. Some don't have the resources because they are with disability. Some are embarrassed that they did not get their high school diploma. They don't want their friends to know it. Also, some are telling people, I have my high school diploma, and they don't. And the employees are checking, and they can't do it. So that's what's happening as well.
Well, for Black people, how important is it for the socioeconomically challenged Black person?
It is so important because they need to be able to take care of themselves, because they have their own place to live, they have places to live, they need everything. So it's important that they get there in order to get a job. But it's the key to this thing about jobs. Yes, you can get an education, you get your high school diploma, but it takes more than just a high school diploma. You have to do these things to prepare for the workforce. If that high school diploma, but if you're not prepared for the workforce, working in the environment, workforce environment, it's still going to be hard because of our attitudes. Okay, you have to use your training versus those that don't. Okay, let me tell you the difference. People are going to it's a different attitude. I know I got it. I got my attitude has changed. What can I do? That's what they know, but versus that but they still have on that they are going to do. They're going to put their work to their job. So if you're in charge, you're not going to get the employer's not looking for you.
Right.
They're looking for people who want to work. Exactly.
From one another. Change the world. We are all children of God. Instead of hate, let's